Hi everybody, this is Gearlene Williams-Dortch, the 7 Keys to a Prosperous Life. How are we doing today? My title is Working on You. Yes, working on you. And how this came about was I was talking to several people I knew, and some of them, I had a cousin that came in town, and I haven't really met her till that day. And she was telling me that her daughter is moved out and started going to college. Now she's in the home by herself, and she was telling me that she was starting to get to know herself again, not somebody always depending on her. Now she's get the chance to go out. She said she didn't have enough money to go out of state all the time, but she wants to start focusing on herself. She started doing things, even though if it's going out to eat by herself. She said she would start doing that, and that got me to start thinking, working on ourselves. As a lady, and I know men, there's some men who do that, but there's most of the time it's the ladies who focus on everybody and everything majority of their life except themselves. When they become a mother or what, they just focus on those kids, period. They focus on the husband, period. They never focus on themselves now one time. If they get their hair and nails done, that's a big deal, because that's the only time they think about themselves. But now when we're getting older, and I've been retired 4 years, and I used to be a workaholic. And I'm telling you, when I mean workaholic, I work every shift there is at that plant. And I had things in my mind that I want to do, have my house paid off. I didn't have pay my bills had paid off. I had all that. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to live a life. Yeah, I forgot to focus on me and go do things. Even though I wait on my husband to say, hey, you want to go somewhere? There's times he don't want to go at that place. And then I say, okay, I won't go. See, that's a mistake. We got to start focusing on ourselves. Even though we don't have a friend to go with, we go by ourselves. We enjoy ourselves. We get to know what we like or don't like anymore. We get to know what we can do and can't do anymore. There's things that we need to focus on. The kids, they grown, let them have their life. Let them make their own mistakes. Let them step out on their own 2 feet. Instead of looking back at the parent and say, can you help me out? There's times we can help our children out, but there's times we can just let them go and let them grow and see how to live a life. And let them enjoy their life and let them learn from it. It's the same thing for work. Don't be working so much that you don't get to live, because life is too short. There's people all around us is passing away. And like I said, sometimes we get to a point we think we have plenty of time on this earth, and we don't. We need to stop focusing on ourselves. We need to, like I said, I got myself a ticket to go see a group that I know normally I wouldn't even think about going to see, because it's not my type of music. But you know what? I'm going to expand myself and go anyway. And be by myself. I'm going by myself to to hear something different and different that I would never done it before. And find out, do I like that, or did I was right the first time and don't like that type of music? But I'm taking a chance and go out and by myself. If I feel like going out to eat, I'm going out to eat by myself. I'm gonna start taking a breath away from all the chaos that's going on in my life, and I have a lot of chaos going on in my life. And take a breath and say, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna get to know other things and other people who's gonna sit next to me at that theater. I'm gonna just talk to them and find out about how their life is about. Get to talk to them and know somebody else besides just my circle of people that I always be around. Get to know ourselves. Get to make us a better person. You never know if you don't try. You never know how you're going to turn out. Because you know what? You might turn out good, and you might be a better wife because of you doing this. A better parent by doing this. Working on ourselves. There's nothing wrong with it. I know there's one time years ago I mentioned that to a young lady, and she was talking about she would have a family, and she can do this and she can do that. And all I said to her one time is said, it's nice to have that family. It's nice to have that husband, but don't forget about you. Because when you get older, you're going to start thinking about what you didn't do for you. And she looked at me and said, I wouldn't do that. You know, my husband need me. My kids need me. I said, there's a time when your kids don't need you anymore. And your husband, he probably has something else he wants to do too. He don't have to be on your side every step of the way, just like you don't have to be on his side every step of the way. You know, I tell you what, years later, she got it. She understood what I was saying. All I'm saying is, improve yourself. Read a book that you would think you would never read. Read a book. Go to the show. Go to a theater. Go out to eat. Go dancing. Whatever that you haven't done in years to make you feel better about yourself, try to do it. Try to feel free enough to take a walk down the street and just say hello to everybody. Or just take a walk down the street just to see the leaves changing, because this is fall, just to see the leaves changing. But just take the time and do something different. Work on you. Make you a better person. And I see you next Friday. Remember, you have the keys. See you.